Are you thinking about moving to the Des Moines metro area? Well, you're not alone. More and more people are thinking about moving to this city and the surrounding suburbs as opposed to bigger cities across America. And there are a lot of good reasons why. So I'm going to break down 5 of the top reasons people are moving here more and more. Let's get right into it. Now let's start with one of the biggest reasons people are moving here, and that is affordability. Our cost of living is much lower than the national average, and especially compared to the big cities surrounding us in the Midwest like Minneapolis, Chicago, Kansas City, and the list goes on. So, of course, when you look at housing costs, we have a lower than the national median home price. So that's fantastic for anyone looking to buy a home, and particularly why we are seeing young people look for jobs here because of our great job market, and then they can also buy an affordable home and live here and own something. Now, if owning something isn't your cup of tea, or it's not the right time for you right now, or you just want to live here before you make a decision to officially move here and check out the city, rental rates are also cheaper here than the national average. So whether you're looking to buy or rent, you're going to be in a good situation here. And then even further than that, affordability leaks down to everything else you could really imagine, whether it's groceries or any type of affordability. We are blessed to be in the heart of the Iowa and have good prices on things when you compare it to other places. So cost of living and affordability goes a long way here, and it's a big reason why people are moving here. And in fact, we were just rated a top 10 city in the US to live in when it comes to affordability. So we're a great city for that, and a lot of people are relocating here for that reason. The next reason people are moving here is because of a thriving job market. Now, we're more than just cornfields and insurance companies, and in fact, we are growing very quickly in a lot of sectors. So of course, we have big power players in the insurance and finance industry, Principal Financial Group, massive Wells Fargo, and a lot of big companies. But on the other side of that coin, we also are growing in the startup world. Now, granted, we are not what Austin currently is or what Silicon Valley once was, but if you're looking to work for a small company, a startup company, a tech company, something along those lines, there are also more and more opportunities coming up in Des Moines. Of course, again, you might have better luck if you're really only looking for a startup in Austin, but I do think that there are jobs all across the board here that are worth looking into. We also are growing in a biotech space as well as we have some big healthcare companies that are doing a great job. And outside of that, we just have a good job market. We have low unemployment, well below the national average. So people are relocating here for great jobs, and additionally, with remote work opportunities increasing, people are staying here, working remote, realizing the low cost of living in the city and building a great life for themselves without having to pay $3,000 a month for rent. They are really enjoying that and having success in jobs that they like. So all types of jobs, a thriving job market, low unemployment rate, it's really a great time for that here too. The third reason is quality of life. If you're tired of long commutes, traffic, just overcrowded spaces, Des Moines is quite literally a breath of fresh air in that regard. Our average commute for people in Des Moines is under 20 minutes. You really, seriously, rarely have traffic. And it's funny when people do complain about the traffic, because if you've ever been to a major city, our traffic is pretty much non-existent. I've had situations where I had been slowed down on the highway during rush hour, and sometimes you do get to a stop if there's an accident, but you're not going to be sitting in traffic for hours on end waiting to get to where you need to go. In addition to those things, not being in Des Moines, things that we do have are a lot of outdoor spaces. We have over 800 miles in our metro area of trails for biking and walking. We have so many parks. We have lakes, rivers. You can get outside and do a lot of things. Granted, it's a little flat here. We don't have mountains to hike, but it is a great place to get outside. There's plenty of things to do. There's plenty of hikes to go on. There's plenty of, any sort of outdoor activity that you can really think of within the realm of a flat land. And it's a great place to be. It's a great place to get active. And there are other people who are doing those types of things, and it's really a great thing. So Des Moines, for a lot of reasons, for the quality of life reason, is a reason why people are attracted to it. The people are nice. The place is clean. Our crime rate is much lower than the national average. So it's a safe place to live, and it's a fun place to live if you just get out there and get active. Now the fourth reason that kind of pairs well with quality of life and things to do is just a growing food and culture scene that we have here in Des Moines. There are so many really good restaurants. I've talked about it on this channel before, but you would be surprised to find out how many good restaurants there are here in Des Moines. There is a brewery called Lua that just got an award for being a top beer garden in the entire country. A place called Simon's that's getting hospitality awards, and the list kind of goes on and on. But really, like I said, you'd be surprised if you're not familiar with the area how much good food we have here. And I think that goes all across the map. Of course, we have very good bar food. Iowa might be the capital of bar food in the country, or close to. So of course we have that, but I think our food goes deeper than that. We have a lot of good options out there, and I'm constantly surprised by, trying new places. I've lived here for almost 9 years, and I still try new places, and I'm surprised by them, and of course have my favorites that I return to. So if you're interested in what that list looks like, reach out to me. I'd be happy to share some of my favorite food places, and of course drop a comment, and maybe I'll make a full video on my favorite food places in the area. Would love to do that. I love going out and trying new places. But in addition to the food, we have great events going on. We have a growing live music scene. We have old school places that exist like Woolies downtown in the East Village, which is fantastic for smaller venues. We have more and more artists coming and selling out our big stadium. And we also have a new music venue out in Waukee. And so we're getting a lot more live music here as well. We have festivals throughout the summer in the music space and in like the food and art and culture space. We have a World Food Festival that has national recognition. We have an amazing art center. We have a downtown farmers market that goes on every Saturday throughout the summer. That is one of my favorite things to do consistently, is going down there and getting some fresh produce, a coffee, walking around, getting some fresh air, and being right in the heart of downtown. So we have so much to do, whether that's outside, like I talked about in the last topic, or our growing food, culture, art scene. I think that if you look around, there's going to be a lot of good events here, and it's going to continue to grow. I'm excited about it, and I think you should be too if you're thinking about moving to Des Moines. So really something to consider. It's a great place to be for a lot of things that people maybe don't completely realize, and it's a fun place to be, and it's going to continue to grow. And the fifth and final reason I think people are attracted to Des Moines right now is a strong sense of community. We really do have a great community. We have great people, and Iowa Nice is a real thing. I do think that we have fantastic people out and about, and if you just strike up conversations, you'll realize that people are great. I think that's probably true anywhere, but I think it's especially true in Des Moines. Like I said, Iowa Nice is a real thing here, and I think you're going to feel welcomed in a tight-knit community. If you have kids, we also have great schools in the Des Moines metro area, especially compared to other places around the state. So you're going to feel confident sending your kid to a good school in a good community with good people around. I think that Des Moines is a great place to live. I've lived here having come down and growing up from the Minneapolis area. And to be honest, when I first came down here for school, I didn't know what to think about it, and I didn't know really a whole lot about it. To be honest, I didn't feel good about it. I wasn't super excited, and I didn't think I would love it. And here I am since the January of 2016, haven't left, haven't really even considered leaving, because I love it. I love the sense of community. I love the people. I love the friends that I have made in this place, and I love that there's so much to do with good people all around you. So I really love Des Moines. I think it's a fantastic place to live, and I think that the tight-knit community keeps people around because it really is amazing. So there you have it, 5 of the top reasons people are moving to Des Moines. Like I said, I wouldn't have relocated here and then stayed here if I didn't love it too. I feel this truly down to my core. I love this place. I love the community. So whether you're thinking about moving here for quality of life, for affordability, or any of the reasons I listed, or any of the reasons that are also outside of what I listed, I would love the chance to talk to you about it. Like I said, I love it. I came from a big city, and I'm gonna be here for a long time. So reach out to me. I'd love to discuss with you. No pressure at all, just an open conversation. I'll be honest. You can check out my YouTube channel as well for other videos about maybe some reasons that you shouldn't move to Des Moines, and other real estate and lifestyle things going on in the area. If you like this video, be sure to hit the bell, like the video, and comment below one of your favorite things about Des Moines. We will see you in the next one as we continue to put out content about this place and the life going on inside of it. Talk to you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.